Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about DashLink on Doordash. So Doordash has a lot of different earning opportunities available within the platform, and one of those earning opportunities are DashLink Offers. So with that said, I want to go over everything you must know about DashLink Offers, what they tell you versus how it actually is, and everything in between. But before we do that, let's go over a quick disclaimer. The content of this video does not contain, is never intended to be legal, business, financial, tax, or health advice of any kind. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It is advised that you conduct your own research and consult with qualified professionals before applying anything you find online. I also want to be clear that everything that we're going to be going over in this video is very market dependent, and what applies to me and my market may not apply to you. So with that said, let's get started. First and foremost, they don't have a help page for DashLink Offers specifically. They just have a waitlist FAQ, which shows how new the program is. We're not going to go too deep into the concept of the waitlist because I'm going to save that for a different video. So make sure you like and subscribe so you know when that video drops. What is a DashLink offer? On a DashLink offer, you pick up multiple orders from a single location, such as a Dash Mart, a Petco, some other pet store, or many other retail spots available within DashLink Offers. Then deliver each package to a different location, almost like a package route, something you would find on Veho or Amazon Flex, or a really big stacked order on a more mainstream platform such as Grubhub, UberEats, Doordash, etc. Some routes have drop-off counts in the late 10s, 20s, or even 30s in some areas, but they all go to the same general area for the most part. A single DashLink offer can hit your earnings goals in one acceptance, as others can cost you much more than it's worth. How to get DashLink offers? Similar to any other offer, they can be offered to you like every other opportunity on the platform. The closer you are to the location in question, the higher chance you will see an order from a store that has DashLink offers. Unlike DashLink offers, however, they can also be acquired by hopping on the wait list, which is almost like taking a number in a deli. However, not all areas are going to be eligible for DashLink offers. You kind of have to be sent it through message. And like I said, we're going to go over DashLink wait lists in another video. Income expectations. At the moment, payouts are high, and there are times where the dollars to mile ratio that most people have for themselves are blown away. Most people operate on a $1.50 to $2 to mile ratio on DoorDash, and if they get it better, it's kind of a nice surprise. But with DashLink offers, there are times where you see 3 to 1, 4 to 1, 5 to 1, even 10 to 1 plus a mile ratio, and that's insane. Now, sometimes they could take a while to actually complete, but that's to be expected. However, with newer programs and the normal operating standards of DoorDash, they like to make something really good and then find a way to ruin it. People are already reporting that there are times where they get an offer like this and it's less than a 1-to-1 ratio for the driver. Not to mention, in some areas, it is uncommon for customers to tip on the types of deliveries that fit in the category of a DashLink offer in general. But that being said, that wouldn't be a reason to not capitalize on it now, while the getting is good. So if it is good in your area right now, it could be good for a long period of time. DashLink offer screen. A DashLink offer is going to look a lot like a normal offer with some other bonus information. Expected guaranteed earnings, mileage of delivery, the pickup location, as well as the company that this offer came from. In this case, it was Pantheon. The number of stops that you're going to have, and the overall route of the orders. Some orders also include the estimated time in which the order can be completed, which is very important, but others don't. Either way, let's say you actually do accept this, you could hit your delivery goals in a single swing with that. Things to know about route delivery in general. As someone who has done route delivery for other platforms, I want to bring up some important things to consider when accepting any order with a large amount of drop-offs. Less selectivity. Overall, you will have less control and less selectivity over the kinds of customers you want to work with. In that mix of orders, you're going to have no-tip customers customers, high tip customers, low tip customers, and even just normal tip customers, which is to be expected. How would you even comprehend all that information on a screen in 45 seconds or less? But that also means that you will see some drastic changes in your ratings, contract violations, and also increased risk in deactivation because you're working with those type of customers. Customer ratings are painfully important to your longevity on the platform, which means you could be rated per drop-off. Using the prior example, 28 drop-offs, that means you're being rated 28 times. From customers, you had no control over who is who and what is what. Talk about dangerous. Not to mention the complications with gate codes, parking, security. That sometimes helps, but other times just give you a hard time overall. So make sure you're just aware of that risk and prepare for that possibility. Return trips are possible. So with return trips on DashLink Offers, if you can't get in touch with the customer or you just can't complete the delivery for whatever reason, there are times where you may not actually be able to leave it at the door. It may lead you to having to return the items back, which is really frustrating, and the return trip doesn't always make the route worth it. Sure, DoorDash is known for having a solid return trip policy. Most people who's ever returned an alcohol delivery on DoorDash knows that they would actually get an extra half pay on the return, but I don't know how that's gonna translate into a DashLink offer. Not to mention how it would damage your return on time and the overall dollars to mile ratio because of the extra miles, which is pretty sad overall. So if you take a borderline good offer and you have to return an order, that's gonna hurt a lot. So make sure you take this into account when you're deciding if a DashLink offer is worth it at all. Acceptance rates and DashLink offers. So when you receive a DashLink offer on DoorDash and you find that the order is good, you can accept it, and it is like you accepted the number of orders on the delivery route in general. So using that example before, 28 stops. It's like you're accepting 28 orders, and your acceptance rate will be boosted in respect to that. However, if you decline it, it's like you decline that many orders. Kim from Kim's Side Money Plans and the Rideshare Guide talked about how declining one offer almost cost her top dasher entirely. Just to make sure she has to get her daughter to school on time or pick her up from school. This can be really frustrating for drivers who are looking to maintain a certain level of acceptance rating on a platform for programs like Top Dasher, the high pay order program, or even the Dasher Rewards pilot program, which has been expanding to more and more markets. If you don't care to maintain a level of acceptance rate and prefer cherry picking strategies, this isn't gonna mean much to you at all. But if you like them, be aware of that. Return on time. One of the things that drivers need to consider when accepting and declining these orders with a lot of their distance is their return on time. Now, for normal orders, that includes how long it's gonna take to get to the restaurant itself, how long the wait time is at the restaurant, how long it's gonna take from the restaurant to the customer's location, and how long it takes to drop off the order through any potential barriers. And with more drop-offs, miles, and potential traffic and customer challenges, the ROT you normally have can lead to more time spent on one route, as well as the opportunity cost to not being able to receive other offers while you're on a route, and even some dead med miles with no extra pay. Let's bring back that offer one more time. You're gonna finish this offer. Let's say you live close to the pickup location. That's all those miles you're gonna have to eat. But let's look at the flip side for a second. This could really work in your favor too, because sometimes they actually give you an estimated time of completion. I have completed many routes that say it's gonna take 4 hours, but I complete them in 2.5 or sometimes even less. Let me tell you something, that is the best feeling overall, because now you got the rest of your day to just make more and more profit. Now, ways to accomplish that is knowing your area, traffic conditions per time of day, knowing the roads themselves and the side streets in correspondence to the main roads, in the event of certain complications such as accidents, high traffic areas, rush hour traffic, etc. Adapting is going to be one of the most important skills you need, not only as somebody delivering and driving in general, but as somebody who's in business for themselves and as entrepreneurs in general. Do you need special equipment? To be a part of the program, you don't necessarily need special equipment to sign up. However, having certain tools available to you can make a heck of a difference, especially in apartment buildings or office buildings, and while you're delivering delivering heavier items or a lot of little items. Things I would recommend are a delivery wagon, whether it's a regular size or an XL size, a heavy-duty dolly, or a collapsible hand truck. I would also recommend having a Sharpie in the event that you need to mark the packages for whatever reason. Let's say you're bringing them to security or whatever, and they want you to just leave it there. Sometimes a simple piece of equipment can really make all the difference. Did I miss anything? Is there something else about DashLink offers on DoorDash that I have yet to cover in this video? Let me know in the comments. Let's make sure that anybody and everybody who wants to make money with DashLink offers knows everything that they need to know, so that way they can make the most amount of money in the least amount of time in the safest possible way. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.